governors of Ondo, Ekiti, Osun, Oyo, Kebbi, and Jigawa states on Monday met with the national leadership of Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association at the International Culture and Event Center in Akure, Ondo State Capital. The Nigerian Governors Forum chairman and Ekiti State Governor Kayode Fayemi in his remarks assured the herdsmen that they were not asked to leave Ondo State but to only get proper registration. He added that the meeting was at the instance of the NGF and necessitated by the exigence of the present challenges of insecurity in the country. He noted that there was no eviction order given to the Fulani herdsmen in Ondo or any other state in the southwest. This is your home. You've lived here, married and done business with us. Nobody is going anywhere. The statement by the Ondo state government had no eviction reference. Fayemi was quoted as saying at the ongoing meeting. According to Fayemi, the Ondo State Governor Rotimi Akeredolu only directed that all herdsmen should register for them to operate in the state forest reserves. The NGF chairman said ethnic profiling has to stop and all tribes in Nigeria are faced by the insecurity challenge. Former Deputy Governor of Osun State, Iyola Omishore, and police authorities are also at the meeting, according to his source there. Akeredolu had last week ordered herdsmen to vacate all forest reserves in the state within the next 7 days, saying people masquerading as herders were using the forest to commit crimes. Okay, house na your house, so so you go nowhere. These are the things we are talking about. But when people begin to kill people, how many herdsmen have they arrested since this thing has been happening? How many of them have they arrested? None has been arrested. If you have arrested them, I think all of these things will not be happening, even on the main road, on the major road, or across the country. These guys are operating, whether you ask them to stay or you don't ask them to stay. If you like, continue playing policies with everything. Go and grab those that are criminals. You know them, grab them. Why is it that even when the community, when they get hold of them, they release them to you, the next thing you still release them back because they don't want to be involved in extrajudicial killing or jungle justice, but you still release them? Well, they are good in sacrificing their own people for their personal interest. This one say, my governor, may God bless you, Governor Fayemi. You really have possessed the qualities of a good leader. Good leader, kwa. Aliyu Shikamfi, he will say anything because he wants to be president in 2023. However, he's speaking for himself. The Yorubas will do what they have to do to rid the land, to rid the land of criminals. So forget what Fayemi is saying. Someone is saying he's speaking for himself. House is your house. You go nowhere. That's what the man is saying. Yeah. Well, the governor of Ondo State didn't ask Fulani to leave Ondo State, of course. He asked those occupying the reserves to leave. A reserve is a protected area where activities are not carried out without permission and where no permission is given for activities that are damaging to the environment. That is not even the issue, because it is the northern people that were twisting it. The first person that twisted the whole thing is what is this man's name? The Gabashew. The problem is that they don't want to leave that reserves. So they're just trying to say they can stay anywhere. I'm sure they even understand it better. They are not telling them to leave the state. But even from their own position, they don't want to leave that reserves. That is why they are just shouting here and there. Fayemi of Ekiti State is another Dave Umahi of Ebonyi State. Though Fayemi is right because he came to power the same way Uzodinma came. The Fulani made them who they are. This word will be brought before you very soon. Immediately, they talked about the Southwest Governors meeting with Miyetti Allah. I knew it would end this way. All governors in Nigeria are the same. Protect yourself. We are getting to that point where nobody will protect you. Mr. Governor, please, for the sake of God, put the lives of your people first. Don't sacrifice the lives of your people on the altar of political ambition. Are you or any of your relatives faced by insecurity challenge? You all should be ashamed of yourselves. The state of our security as failing, as falling on your crumble shoulder. Shame. Section 41 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended, provide rights to freedom of movement. Oh my God! Be quoting law now. Maybe movement of free movement of freedom of movement. Now, there may somebody come and be walking inside your room or come into your bedroom because he has a freedom of rights. You choose presidential ambition over securing your people. Mind you, no one issue an order for Fulani to leave Ondo State, but to get approval before carrying out any activities at a particular reserves, and the criminal elements should leave the reserves. May God protect our nation. This is rubbish coming from Fayemi. What does he know he's talking about? What does he think is coming? I beg, who laid this curse on these so-called southern governors? Okay, God will judge you, Fayemi. With the current situation in Nigeria, people no longer regard politicians' words because they are only there for their selfish interests. The federal government should be blamed for all these Fulani Herdsmen conflicts, assuming they have dealt with the lawlessness of the Herdsmen and the security issues. No one will be hating on the Fulanis, and there won't be any ethnic divisions. The likes of Sunday Igboho and Amotekun would never have been in our ears. Of course. Of course. I want to say Bagam. Fayemi, you are the best, unlike your governor. Fayemi chooses peace over anarchy. Okay, this ones are coming. If he's choosing peace over anarchy, then what is now happening? What is happening in your region? Because this one is coming from the north, speaking from the north. So why is it that the peace? So none of the northern governors, none of them is wise. So to have brought peace into their region, into their each individual state, why is it that they have not done that? He said so because of his ambition to become president. By all means, selfish and greedy because of your 4 years in office. You agree to betray your people. We will still not vote for you in 2023. He's going. Where is he going? Maybe okay, unless they rig themselves in Fulani slaves. This one gets sense. For the sake of 2023, he will stoop to see his kinsmen blood valueless than cows. Oh my goodness. So guys, it is what it is. Whatever they even tell you, you take it with a pinch of salt. Like even the governor of Ondo State, we have been waiting that. I hope it is not just blowing hot hair, because before you know it, they will say, the truth of the matter is this, is that. So let's hear your opinion in the comment section.